So, you know what the different events are and you'll give them a try. But how will you put your different skills to the test?
In this video, we'll guide you through the basics of tournaments and what to expect when it's time to compete. Tournaments are exciting, challenging, and rewarding, but knowing how they work is the first step to success. So let's break it down.
A speech and debate tournament is a structured competition where you will showcase your skills in various events. And these tournaments are broken into categories like public speaking, interpretation, and debate. Competitors perform in rounds where they're evaluated by judges, and the best performers advance to elimination rounds. The ultimate goal? To perform your best, grow your skills, and maybe even take home a trophy or two. Before you even step into the competition space, a lot happens behind the scenes. Your coach will register you for the tournament, selecting which events you'll compete in. Once registration is complete, it's time to prepare. For events like informative speaking and original oratory, this means refining your script and practicing your delivery. For debate events, it's about crafting arguments, anticipating counter-arguments, and running practice rounds. Interpretation events involve perfecting character work and practicing transitions.
Here's a brief checklist to ensure you're fully prepared. First, remember to bring the right materials. If you're competing in a debate event, make sure your evidence is well organized and easy to reference. If you're in speech or interpretation events, always have a copy of your script with you, even if you've memorized it. Next, know the rules. Every event has specific guidelines, like time limits or rules about using props or visual aids. Take a moment to review these ahead of time so you can avoid any unnecessary penalties. And finally, practice good tournament etiquette. Be respectful to everyone you encounter, judges, competitors, and tournament staff. A positive attitude goes a long way, both in and out of competition.
Now that you've spent weeks preparing and practicing, tournament day has finally arrived. It's normal to feel excitement and nerves, but a smooth start can make all the difference. Here's what to expect. When you arrive, the first thing you'll do is check in with your coach or at the tournament registration desk. This ensures that you're present and ready to compete. After check-in, you'll receive your schedule or receive instructions on where to find your schedule online.
Your schedule will often include your code or codes, often a combination of letters and numbers that identify you, your school, and your event during the tournament. The room numbers for each of your rounds, the time each round starts, your speaking order or debate pairing. Pro tip: arrive at your competition rooms early to familiarize yourself with the space. This can help calm your nerves and ensure you're on time.
Speech and debate tournaments follow a structured format to ensure fairness and excitement. Here's how it works. Preliminary rounds are the first rounds of competition. Everyone is guaranteed an equal number of preliminary rounds, and they're often set before competition. In speech and interpretation events, you'll perform your piece in front of a judge and other competitors. You'll be ranked against others in your round based on criteria like delivery, content, and overall impact. In debate events, you'll face off another team or individual. Judges will decide a winner based on argumentation, evidence, and overall speaking style. Preliminary rounds are scored independently, meaning that your performance in one round won't directly affect the next. So if you have a tough round, you can bounce back in the next one. Additionally, speech and interpretation events often run at a different time than debate rounds. That way, all competitors have the opportunity to compete in multiple events.
After preliminary competition, top competitors break into elimination rounds. This means they've advanced based on their performance. Break rounds may include octofinals, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, depending on the size of the tournament. In these rounds, competition becomes even more intense, as only the highest ranked participants continue. The final round determines the winner. For debate, it's a battle between the top two teams. For speech and interpretation, usually around 6 finalists perform. In both break rounds and finals, it's common to spectate rounds if you've been knocked out of the competition. It's great to quietly observe top competitors perform and learn from their techniques.
Throughout your tournament experience, you will interact with judges in every round. Their job is to evaluate your performance and provide constructive feedback. Judges come from diverse backgrounds, including teachers, coaches, parents, alumni, and volunteers. Each judge fills out a ballot with scores and written feedback. While the scores determine who advances, the comments will help you improve for your future performances. Between rounds, you'll have some downtime. This is a great opportunity to take a break, have some food or drink, support your teammates, and/or prepare for your next competition round. Here's how to stay productive. First, check postings frequently. Postings tell you when and where your next round is. They're often updated online or posted on bulletin boards. You can also practice and reflect. Use feedback from previous rounds to refine your performance.
Lastly, I like to network and socialize. Tournaments are a great place to meet students from other schools, share experiences, and even play games. However, if you choose to socialize, make sure to stay alert for any updates or schedule changes, as tournaments often run on a tight schedule. After most or all of the rounds are complete, it's time for the awards ceremony. This is a celebratory moment where top competitors are recognized. Here's what to expect.
When it's time for awards, finalists and their ranks for each event will be announced. Sweepstakes awards will go to schools with the highest amount of cumulative points, and some tournaments even give special awards for outstanding novice competitors or unique achievements. And remember, even if you don't place, celebrate the work you've put in and the progress that you've made. Every tournament is a step forward in your journey.
Here are a few final tips to make your tournament experience a success. First, arrive prepared. Bring all necessary materials and know your schedule. Next, stay positive. Not every round will go perfectly, and that's okay. Focus on what you can learn and how you can improve. Remember to be respectful. Show good sportsmanship towards judges, competitors, and staff. It's part of the NSDA values.
Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're lost, confused, or overwhelmed, don't be afraid to ask for help from a teammate, your coach, or a competitor. We all have a lot to learn when we're first getting started. Lastly, take a moment to reflect after the tournament. Take the time to look at your ballots, identify areas for improvement, and set goals for your next tournament.